So welcome back. Today we're going to build a handle for my granddad's old blacksmithing hammer. I've had this head kicking around forever, and I just never have gotten around to putting a head on it, a handle on it. But now that I'm getting into blacksmithing, this will be my first hammer. So I was going to go purchase a store-bought handle, and I thought, wait a minute, I've got an old broken axe handle that I handled my splitting axe that got broken this year. And it's really nice. I hand selected it, and there's plenty of wood here, so I got to looking at it, and I thought, you know, that'll work perfectly. And then I started thinking about the traditional hammer handle has always been straight, and I thought, you know, why is a hammer handle straight, but an axe or a hatchet handle have this nice curve and contour in it? And I can't really answer why that is. Perhaps the straight is better for pounding on an anvil. I don't know. But what I'm going to do is just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and use this handle, and I'm going to use the curve of it and see how it goes. I have two of these hammers that are these heads that are about identical, and one I'll do straight, and the other one I'll put a little curve on that, and we'll use it and see which one I like better. So that's the project for today. So the contour of this axe handle is a little bit thick for my liking, so I'm going to use my draw knife here and work this down and custom fit this to my hand so it's just comfortable and feels just right. So I've got the shape of the handle all done, and I took a lot of the material out of it. It was just so big and clunky, and I gave it a nice kind of a radius, egg-shaped radius on the butt, and then just sanded it, brought it in here, and brought the whole thing in, lightened up this contour a bit, got a nice round pommel on the end, and it just fits my hand perfectly. Feels really nice. It's going to be really cool. Once I get it mounted here, you can see kind of what it's going to look like. Very unique. I've never seen a hammer like this with this type of a handle, but I think it's going to turn out great. Sure fits my hand nice. It just feels wonderful. I finished it off with 320, so it's really smooth, and it's really a nice piece of hickory. So now I'll draw this out here and then work this contour, or work all this material down so it fits in through the hammer, and then we'll build a wedge out of a piece of strip of this, the handle that I cut, and set the head. So I just seated the head, and man, am I stoked. Is this not the most beautiful hammer? So I'm sorry I didn't get the last few segments of video setting the head. I lost the footage, so that happens. But here is the finished product, and man, am I stoked about this hammer. Have you ever seen a prettier one? That handle just turned out so nice. I think it's great. I think the length of it is perfect. It just feels really solid and sturdy. It's unique because of the shape, and what a fun project. What a great project. This is something, I know a lot of you guys watch timber framing and would like to do homesteading projects and do things, but this is something you can go out and just do in your garage. Most of you are going to have an old hammerhead like that, and go get yourself a good hickory axe handle or hatchet handle and work it down and turn it into something that's really special like this. I think it's just great. What's really going to be great is when I can make the head, forge the head with my in my future blacksmith shop, and then it'll be really special. But it turned out just great. Now our rope is starting to become taut, and as you can see here, I'm winding this up this pole and keeping it from overlapping, and then we'll just continue to work that until the rope